Yeah, and he loves it.
As I was saying, got Barry and his son Shane, and obviously we've got Carl here. I've already told you that's basically what's happening. Fighting on the 20th of July, he defended his IBF Intercontinental Super Bantamweight title against an opponent to be named, and then after that we'll be fighting in Belfast. And provided he comes through, I'm sure he will come through, fingers crossed. Anyway, we've got Barry, Shane and the man himself here, so if you've got any questions to ask, please feel free to do so.
Silence. Well, delighted to be involved with Box Nation and Frank. Frank's first show on July 20th. Thrilled, we got a great offer from him, and we're thrilled about the fact that we're going to be in Belfast and for fights 2, 3 and 4, and it's very exciting, very exciting. This kid's on the cusp of something really big. He's in the top 10 in each of the governing bodies. He's number 4 by Ring Magazine. 3 or 4?
4.
4. So it's a very exciting time. It's a red hot division, and so we're really looking forward to the future.
And if he can emulate half of what Barry did in Ireland, you know, he's going to be a superstar, no doubt about that.
Yeah.
So it's our job collectively to make sure that all happens. And we'll work very hard to make sure that happens.
Barry, why the switch? You just decided it was time for a change?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, Frank made a fantastic offer, and you know, we are going to be made a priority on this channel. So we're thrilled about that, and you know, this kid is on the trot into big things. He's a huge draw. We packed out the Odyssey Arena last time. It was a phenomenal atmosphere, and you know, it's a great. They're all boxing fans over there, huge fans, and obviously he's looking forward to boxing in London as well. And you know, we want to move him around, and we just think that the time is perfect now for him to trot in. And you know, Frank also offered us a fabulous deal, and you know, he's got a rich history of success in boxing as well. And you know, so the team is very much looking forward to get involved in promoting over in Ireland as well.
Barry, we said there, is there a suggestion you were being a priority on the
I don't want to pick holes. I just think that they will really sort of make us a priority on Box Nation. It's really important to us because this kid is a superb fighter, and he fills out arenas. He is exciting. He's got knockout power in either hand, and that's gold dust. And he's we have an interest from America as well. They're interested in him, and we're going to bring the mountain to Muhammad. So it's very exciting.
Do you think 2, 3 or 4 will be the fighting for a world title?
Well, we hope so. He's number 3 in the IBF. On the 20th of August, he will be fighting the next ranked contender to get into mandatory position. And he's number 6 in the WBC. He's ranked in the top 10 in the WBA. And he's also in the WBO rankings as well. So, we're there or thereabouts, but it's basically final eliminator world title fight. That's what we're looking at.
On the 20th of August?
July.
20th of July in Wembley. See again, Ron?
Sorry,
Oh, you meant the 20th of July.
Yeah.
20th of July.
Yeah. That's our first fight on Frank's bill.
Yeah.
In Wembley.
When do you hope to be fighting in Belfast?
Well, we hope to be fighting in Belfast in September, and again in early part of 2014. And we would like to think that either the 3rd or the 4th fight will be for the world title.
Do you know who the opponent will be?
On 20th July? No, not yet, but we have got...
We'll have that sorted out.
We'll have it sorted out very, very quickly.
Exciting move for you, Carl. How do you feel about it?
I'm really excited about it. I think it's a great opportunity, and talking about becoming a priority, and it's a great Fox Nation's a great channel for me to to be showcased on. So I'm excited, and it's just up to me to keep winning. Really, I have to keep winning and doing what I'm doing. I've got a good team behind me who are really looking after me. And I'm excited, really am.
Barry, there's rumours going around that you'll be co-promoting Carl as well as managing. Can
That's
you
correct,
confirm
yeah.
tonight? You can confirm.
I am, well, my team will be promoting him, but yes, that's always been the case. Yes, of course.
Was that a big part of you coming over for this time?
That has been part of it as well. Frank has been,
You've been primed with those questions.
He's
I've seen the press thing this morning.
I haven't, honestly, I haven't.
Yeah, no, of course it's important to us because this guy packs out a ring.
What's important, let me tell you, is that he fights for a world title, and that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about. Who cares about that stuff? This is what it's about. It's about this guy here going out, winning a world title, and doing what he's good at, which is fighting and entertaining people.
That's the most exciting
Well,
thing.
people are not interested in that politics stuff, and I feel, I don't know where you get into all that. Let's talk about the fighter, that's where we are.
That's up me.
Any other sensible questions?
Carl, how much are you inspired by Barry's career?
A lot, and I've said it before. It's Frank just said it there, but I've been saying it for the last 3 years. That if I do half of what he done, then I'll be happy. At the end of the day, I want to be a world champion. Barry was a world champion, and he's one of the most respected sportsmen ever to come out of Ireland. And if I do a little bit of that, I'll be more than happy.
Of course, and the fact is he will be a world champion. He's only had 16 professional fights, and look what he's done. In his last performance, he knocked out Martinez in the 9th round. A guy that was better than the one who knocked out Bernard Dunn, who later went on to win the world title. And he was fantastically prepared. He'd been out with Maravilla in America, trained extensively on the West Coast, sparred, came to the ring a year older than Carl, more experienced than the one who fought Bernard Dunn, and yet Carl beat him up and knocked him out. And with one shot, and that is gold dust. When you can produce a punch like that, it really is gold dust. And that's what this kid has. He really has got the, pardon the pun, but he's got the X factor. He really has.
Carl, I mean, a couple of months ago, Rigondo cleaned up and sort of cleaned up the division with that. Where do you see your chance coming? Who against? Who do you want?
Well, Romero, obviously, he's a target for the IBF title. Victor Terrazas as well, WBC champion. To be honest, I'd be happy to take on any of these guys. I know I want to be held back a little bit for Rigondo and wait a year or so and get me a little bit more experience, but anyone else in the world, anyone else in the super bantamweight division, I would tackle. So I'm ready for big fights. I've been calling for big fights for years now, and I think this is giving me a platform to do it.
Are there any more questions? We'll do the one-on-ones? Absolutely. I mean, Derek's got it.
You got some?